Every morning, millions of men wake up to something they rarely question. An erection. No dream caused it. No thought triggered it. No decision was made. It simply happened. Most men dismiss it within seconds and move on with their day. But what if that single morning event was actually one of the most important things your body did all night? What if it wasn't random at all? What if your brain deliberately triggered it, for reasons that have nothing to do with sex? If that surprises you, stay with us. Because what happens inside your body every night while you sleep is far more remarkable than most people ever realize. To understand this, we need to go inside the sleeping brain. Sleep may look passive from the outside. But biologically, it is one of the most active phases of the entire day. Throughout the night, the brain cycles through several distinct stages of sleep. Each stage performs specific tasks that maintain both the body and the mind. But one stage stands apart from the rest. It is called REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. During REM sleep, the brain becomes intensely active. So active that its electrical patterns begin to resemble those of a brain that is fully awake. Behind closed eyelids, the eyes move rapidly. Breathing becomes irregular. Heart rate fluctuates. Dreams become vivid and complex. And deep inside the brain, regions connected to emotion, instinct, and biological drive begin firing with unusual intensity. One of these regions is the limbic system. The limbic system plays a central role in emotional memory, motivation, and some of the most fundamental survival drives the human body possesses. At the same time, something important shifts in the nervous system. The parasympathetic branch takes control. This is the branch responsible for rest, recovery, and repair. It slows the heart, supports digestion, and promotes cellular healing throughout the body. But it also controls something else. It controls the biological mechanism behind erections. Now here is where things become extraordinary. Erections are not produced by bone or any rigid internal structure. Instead, they are created by a hydraulic system powered entirely by blood flow. Inside the penis are chambers of erectile tissue. These chambers are built from smooth muscle and tiny vascular spaces that remain mostly collapsed when the body is at rest. Under normal conditions, blood flow into these chambers is limited, and the tissue stays soft and flexible. But during REM sleep, the brain begins sending signals down the spinal cord. Nerve endings release a small but powerful signaling molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide causes the surrounding smooth muscle to relax. As the muscle relaxes, the blood vessels open wider. Blood begins rushing into the erectile chambers. The chambers expand as they fill. At the same time, a tough outer fibrous layer surrounding the tissue compresses the veins that normally carry blood away. With those exit pathways partially blocked, blood becomes temporarily trapped inside. Pressure builds steadily. And an erection forms, completely automatically, with no conscious involvement whatsoever. Over the course of a normal night of sleep, a man typically experiences 3 to 5 of these episodes. Each one corresponds to a REM cycle and can last anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Most of them pass entirely unnoticed. The one that happens to still be active when a person wakes up is what we commonly call a morning erection. Scientists refer to this phenomenon as nocturnal penile tumescence. But here is the part that changes how you think about it entirely. These erections are not sexual events. They are maintenance cycles. The erectile tissue inside the penis requires a steady supply of oxygenated blood to remain healthy and functional. During long periods of rest, certain tissues in the body receive reduced circulation. The repeated influx of blood during nocturnal erections delivers fresh oxygen and nutrients directly to the cells inside that tissue. Without these regular cycles of increased blood flow, the smooth muscle and connective tissue inside the erectile system could gradually lose elasticity and functional capacity. In other words, your body is quietly performing a biological maintenance routine every single night while you sleep. And doctors take this process very seriously. If a man experiences regular nocturnal erections but struggles to achieve one while awake, it tells doctors something important. The physical system is functioning normally. The difficulty may be psychological rather than physical. But if nocturnal erections disappear entirely, that signals a different kind of problem. It can indicate reduced blood flow, nerve damage, hormonal imbalance, or early signs of vascular disease. This is why monitoring nocturnal erections is sometimes used as part of diagnosing erectile dysfunction. There is also a hormonal dimension to this process. Throughout the night, levels of testosterone gradually rise. By the early morning hours, they reach their highest point of the entire day. This hormonal peak makes the erectile system more sensitive and responsive, increasing the likelihood that the final REM cycle of the night will produce an erection still present when a person wakes up. As the morning progresses and testosterone levels begin to fall, the erection naturally subsides. All of this, the REM cycles, the nitric oxide signaling, the blood flow mechanics, and the testosterone surge, happens automatically. No conscious control. No deliberate action. Just a series of biological systems coordinating silently throughout the night. What seems like a simple morning inconvenience is actually the result of a complex interaction between the brain, the nervous system, the circulatory system, and the endocrine system. All of it running quietly. All of it serving a purpose. And all of it beginning again the moment you fall asleep tonight. If you found this exploration fascinating, consider subscribing to Mysterious Facts of Life and turning on notifications. Because the biology running inside you every moment of your life is far more extraordinary than most people ever realize. And here, we are only just beginning to uncover it.